All right, so today we're going deep on Bobby's hectic life, but get this, our only source, the song lyrics.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's like we're detectives piecing together who is this Bobby guy just from these words.
hmm
Kind of cool, huh?
Yeah, I like that. It's definitely different. I mean, the song lyrics can be like these little windows into someone's soul, right? Even if we don't actually know Bobby, his experiences, the way he puts things, it's got to resonate with people.
Totally. And that's what we're here for, to break it down. Right off the bat, that first verse just throws you right into it. Alarm clock screaming, traffic crawling, and then coffee burns on my hand. Man, talk about starting your day rough.
Oh, yeah, you can almost feel that rush, that frantic energy, like you said, almost smell the burnt coffee. And I think that's what makes it so relatable. I mean, haven't we all felt that kind of morning pressure?
Definitely. But there's this one line that always gets me in that first verse. Can't save what I don't earn, Bobby says. Like, yeah, the morning's a mess, but that line, that hints at something heavier, don't you think?
Absolutely. I mean, it makes you wonder, right? Is this just Bobby having a bad day, or is there some serious financial stress going on? That kind of worry, that economic anxiety, it can really weigh on you.
No kidding. And speaking of weighing on you, let's get to the chorus. This is the part everyone's going to be singing along to. The rum helps a little when life is a lot. Catchy, sure. But rum is a coping mechanism. What do you think? Healthy or not so much?
Well, it's definitely not what I'd recommend to my patients, but think about it, rum, in a lot of cultures, it's got this image, right? Toughness, like that old school idea of a man just toughing it out. So maybe Bobby's not just reaching for a drink, maybe he's reaching for a way to deal with things that fits that image.
That's a really interesting take. Like, it's not just the rum itself, it's what it represents.
Exactly. Like, does it actually help? Or is it just covering up the real issues? That's the question, isn't it? It's like that classic quick fix versus dealing with the root of the problem. Reaching for the rum is way easier than actually examining your life, right?
Way easier. And then we hit verse 2. And man, do things pile up for Bobby. Job loss? Check. Unpaid bills? Check. Even a bad frozen dinner. That's just adding insult to injury.
It's almost funny, right? How much goes wrong. But yeah, it kind of makes you cringe too, because you've been there. And that's what I think is so powerful about this verse. It's that buildup of everyday stress, those little things that just keep piling on. Micro stressors, they're called. We think of stress as these huge life events, but sometimes it's the frozen dinners and the traffic jams that really wear you down.
You're telling me. And honestly, I think that leads perfectly into the bridge of the song. Things shift,
Yeah.
right? It's less about specific problems and more about just feeling overwhelmed, work grind, race time, exhaustion weighing on my mind. Heavy stuff.
You can practically hear the burnout setting in, that feeling of being trapped, depleted, just going through the motions, and then that image at the end of the bridge, counting stars. It's beautiful, but also haunting, isn't it? Is it hope, despair, a little bit of both? What do you think?
Yeah, I go back and forth on that one. It's such a powerful image, it's hard to pin down. But no time to ponder, because bam, that chorus hits us again. The rum helps a little. So now I got to ask, did Bobby learn anything? Is he stuck in this loop?
That's the million-dollar question, right? Is he just going to keep reaching for that temporary escape? Or do those stars maybe represent some kind of hope? It's really left open, which I think is so clever.
Yeah, leaves you thinking. And,
Yeah.
even though Bobby is just a character in a song, it feels so real.
Oh.
I bet a lot of people listening are relating to this guy, right?
Oh, definitely. That's the power of music.
It is. So last thought here for everyone listening at home. Just imagine you could actually sit down with Bobby. What advice would you give him? But maybe even more interesting, what advice do you think he'd give you based on what he's going through?
Ooh, good one.
All right, folks, keep that in mind as you go about your day. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
Thanks, everyone.
Until next time.